What is going on, YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice because that is my nickname. Appreciate you guys for watching this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right about now, as it does help these videos get out to the public and my channel to grow overall. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly, and I'm also every single day if I can, and turn on post notifications too, so you do not miss a single one of those videos that I post. It is only right, you guys. Let's talk some baseball today. Yes, the Houston Astros are in the news for the wrong reasons, okay? The Houston Astros, if you did not know, in 2017, they won the World Series. That team was one of the best teams I've seen so far in the last decade or two. They were very good. They had Carlos Correa, George Springer, Verlander, a bunch of great players. However, their World Series title, to me right now, has an asterisk attached to it, okay? Recently, the Houston Astros were found to be stealing signs and using technology to do so. Okay, media reports align the Astros stole signs using a camera fixated on the catcher's signals and signs, and monitor with a live feed in the tunnel between the dugout and the clubhouse, and by banging nearby garbage cans to relay the signs to the hitter. The MLB's investigation found the sign stealing scheme evolved over time, and as a result of these things right there, basically, in a nutshell, the Astros used technology to steal signs, to gain advantages in the World Series, and to cheat during that season. God knows what they did during the regular season, okay? But as a result of these things, manager A.J. Hitch was suspended for 1 year, and shortly after that, he was fired by the Houston Astros. The Astros GM was also suspended for 1 year. He was then fired by the Houston Astros owner, and former assistant GM Brandon Tomman was suspended 1 year, and the Astros had to forfeit their first and second round picks for the next 2 seasons. The Astros were also fined $5 million, the maximum amount of money that you were allowed to be fined by the MLB. So again, a lot of things to talk about here. Also, Alex Cora, a former Astros coach that was on that staff in 2017, he was said to have been called down to the video room to get signs during that 2017 run, and he also won a World Series recently with the Boston Celtics. There was reports that he brought some of the cheating allegations to the Red Sox in 2018, and also Carlos Beltran, the Mets manager that recently just got hired, okay? They have parted ways with him. And so there's a lot of things to unlock here, a lot of things to talk about. Let's just talk about my overall thoughts on this whole situation. To me, the MLB did right. They got most of this right. They suspended A.J. Hitch. I agree. He needed to be suspended. They took away the Astros draft picks. I agree. The Astros have built their great roster mainly through their farm system. So take away their first and second round picks. Good job, MLB. Good job. And also, to a certain extent, I feel bad for Dodgers fans. I really do, because they came so close. They came so close in back-to-back World Series versus the Astros and the Boston Red Sox. But one could argue they potentially could have 2 World Series titles had the Red Sox potentially. We don't know if they were cheating, but again, Alex Cora may have had something to do with it. But again, we don't know. But either way, they at least maybe could have won the World Series in 2017 if the Houston Astros maybe did not cheat. We don't know. We'll never know. But again, I kind of feel bad for Dodgers fans. But my overall thoughts is, listen, I believe, and this may be harsh. This may be harsh, but I'm all for hot takes. And I believe the Houston Astros World Series title should have been stripped from them. I believe their World Series title should have been stripped. It should have been. The reason why is because, listen, you can say, it's not fair to everyone. Not everyone was involved, man. Not all the players, not all the front office. And guess what? That might be true, but guess what? I'll put it to you this way. I'll use an analogy here. In 2nd grade, when one person was not quiet in the classroom, what did the teacher usually do? She punished the entire classroom. At least that's how it was for me. I went to a Catholic school. Again, maybe not for you, but again, usually when I was in grade school, if one kid did a bad thing, the teacher would punish the entire classroom because she said all of us need to be held accountable. In football, I played football in the past. If one guy messed up, best believe the whole team was doing sprints because our coach said that we need to do things as a team. One guy messes up, the team messes up. So guess what? Astros players, Astros front office people, you have to take the blunt of this. I'm sorry. You just do. The Astros had a clear advantage with the technology in the World Series and throughout the season, and one could argue they are hoisting right now a championship that they do not deserve. That's just the reality. We don't know if the cheating really had a profound effect, but again, in order to measure that, we have to strip them of their title. That's just my opinion. And I believe we need to take away the incentives. We need to set a precedent because I'm sick and tired of baseball scandals. I'm sick and tired of the Pete Rose talk. I'm sick and tired of Barry Bonds and all these guys using steroids. I know that doesn't happen very often anymore, but again, baseball has a lot of baggage through its history. Now there are reports that Jose Altuve is out there wearing buzzers underneath his jersey, along with players like Alex Bregman to, potentially recognize the pitches being thrown. At this point, the integrity of the sport of baseball right now is in question in my eyes. I feel like the MLB needs to take away their World Series title, set a precedent, send a message, tell the players and the teams that, hey, if you cheat, you are not getting a World Series title. You can vacate the title. You don't have to give it to the Dodgers. You just need to vacate it and say no one gets the World Series title in 2017. That's what you need to do. Again, the baseball did a great job right here. They suspended Hitch. They got rid of the GM. They took away their draft picks. That's great. But they need to set a precedent. They need to do more. I believe they should have stripped the Astros of their World Series title, okay? Listen, the Astros stole catcher science throughout the entire 2017 season by picking them up on a television feed using technology. They were relaying them to batters and banging on trash cans, okay? It was confirmed by a former Astros pitcher, Mike Fiers, that this happened, okay? It's one thing to, be seeing signs maybe on the field or wherever. Again, that's one thing, but they're using technology to steal signs. It's having a direct effect on the field. For the Astros, it's giving them a clear-cut advantage. They could have been cheating well before that. We don't know, okay? And the Houston Astros beat the New York Yankees in the ALCS in 2017, okay? In Game 1 and Game number 2, those were two one-score games in Houston. I know in Game 7 that the Yankees kind of fell apart, but again, there was a direct correlation between how the Yankees played in New York and how the Astros played in Houston. The Yankees, by far, were the clear-cut better team in New York that year. And guess what? The Astros at times were barely squeaking by at home. You mean to tell me that computer technology and those analytics did not help those Astros players? You mean to tell me Jose Altuve and George Springer maybe didn't know what pitches were coming? I'm just saying, guys, there were cameras in center field, literally. So again, if I'm baseball, I know it might be harsh. It may not be fair to everyone. But guys, sometimes your entire team and your entire staff has to suffer the consequences. Baseball needs to strip the Astros of their 2017 World Series title. And again, I got nothing but respect for the Astros. They've done some great things. They drafted well. Again, I don't have any beef with the Astros organization. It's just my opinion. I believe baseball needs to set a precedent. I believe the Astros cheated. And I believe that baseball needs to strip the Astros of their 2017 title. Getting rid of Hitch, holding their GM accountable, getting rid of draft picks, that's fine. But the end and final product needs to be stripping the Astros of their World Series title, point blank, period. Regardless of if you think it's harsh or not. Be sure to comment whether you agree with me and disagree with me. I love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. A fun fact about me is I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world. I want to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. Kind of like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. You get the point. Okay, I want to do sports, television, and radio for a full living once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. So the best thing you guys can do to just help me continue to grow as a young broadcaster is to just share this channel with all your friends, because potentially if this channel really gets somewhere, I want to start my own network, okay? You know, or potentially if it doesn't, you know, or if I fall a little bit short, I want to go into a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. So the best thing you guys can do to just flat out just help me grow as a broadcaster, help me learn, you know, get other people hip to this channel, you know, just share this channel with all your friends, share this channel on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And once again, guys, just share this channel with everyone you know. Get everyone hipped and watching these videos. Get my voice out there and heard. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I really do. Have a God bless day. Stay motivated, you guys, and I'm out.